On va tous crever en 1497.
C'est la nuit. Tout le village s'endort.
Moi j'ai mon aide dans 10 minutes, en fait. Moi j'attends un appel au cabinet.
Exécution. J'aime bien me déguiser. Oui, c'est clair.
Et les éliminer avant qu'ils nous éliminent.
What if Family Pack wasn't the hero, but the villain all along? This recap is about to start a war in the comments. A chilling tale set in a cursed village. A man flees from the consequences of a sinister game he created. This game, designed to punish those who refuse to help him, involves leaving cursed cards in their homes, transforming them into werewolves. Each night, these half-human, half-wolf creatures emerge, slaughtering villagers one by one. The story then shifts to the present, where Jérôme recounts this eerie legend to his family, his wife, their 3 children, including their eldest daughter, Clara, and his elderly father, whose memory has faded so much he struggles to recall his own children's names. Jérôme, nostalgic for his childhood, suggests playing a game called Werewolf, which his father used to enjoy with him. He distributes cards and explains the rules, but his family shows little interest and retreats to their rooms. Disappointed, Jérôme begins packing away the game board, only for the house to suddenly tremble violently. Terrified, the family huddles in the basement to escape the chaos, but the lights go out, plunging them into darkness and fear. Emerging from the basement, they find their surroundings inexplicably altered. Their car is missing. Their home now resembles an old-fashioned bungalow, and Clara has vanished. Confused, they venture into the village, which also appears transformed, as if frozen in a bygone era. At a market, they encounter villagers dressed in outdated clothing, staring at them suspiciously. Jérôme's father asks a local about the captain, learning he's in the village square, publicly executing someone. Assuming it's a theatrical performance, they head to the square, only to witness the captain slit a man's throat in front of a cheering crowd. Jérôme, testing the blood, realizes it's real and, gripped by fear, urges his family to flee. A soldier on horseback confronts them, declaring the year is 1497. Mistaking their modern attire for signs of espionage, he prepares to attack, but Jérôme's father, displaying unexpected strength, knocks him out. The family is stunned by his sudden power. Back at their transformed home, objects begin to move and fall inexplicably. A message appears in scattered flour. I am Clara. Clara, now invisible but present, communicates telepathically with Jérôme, who discovers he can hear her thoughts. Her brother blows flour into the air, briefly revealing her face, though her voice remains inaudible to others. As they process this, the captain and his soldiers arrive, suspicious of their strange appearance and speech. To avoid danger, Jérôme lies, claiming they're musicians from another city. The captain demands a performance, and Jérôme, a musician in the modern world, leads his family in a song that convinces the captain. Before leaving, the captain warns them to stay indoors at night, as werewolves roam the village. That night, the family realizes they're trapped in the werewolf game, each gaining unique powers. Jérôme's father has enhanced strength and memory, Clara can turn invisible, and Jérôme has telepathy. The powers of Jérôme's wife, son, and younger daughter remain unknown. Jérôme's father reveals the game came from his grandfather's cupboard, played without rules. But to escape, they must kill the werewolves and collect their cards. His younger daughter, frightened, asks if they'd kill her if she were a werewolf. They reassure her, singing her to sleep. Later, Clara, hearing strange noises, ventures outside with a lamp and encounters werewolves. Her invisibility saves her, and she returns, silently conveying to Jérôme that werewolves are approaching. As they prepare, they notice the younger daughter is missing. She reappears, claiming she was nearby, but her behavior raises suspicions. When a werewolf's howl echoes, she transforms into one. The family restrains her, and by morning, she's human again, but the urgency to win the game intensifies. Disguised in village clothing, the family splits up. Clara and her brother seek food, while Jérôme and his wife visit a jailed magician, hoping he knows the game's rules. Clara's brother, Recalling his thief card, steals a blacksmith's bracelet, activating his power to shapeshift into anyone whose item he possesses. He escapes pursuit and, disguised as a jailer, helps his parents enter the prison. The magician denies creating the game, saying a man in wolf skin gave it to him, unleashing the werewolf curse. With no clear answers, they flee. At home, they catch an eavesdropper, a local artist and scientist who proves friendly. He crafts a rubber suit for Clara, restoring her visibility and, with a special necklace, her voice. In the village square, they witness the captain about to execute a girl, revealed as a werewolf when the execution fails. As chaos erupts, Jérôme's father saves a child from the werewolf, which the captain kills with an arrow. A card drops from the werewolf's hand. Later, the family hides their younger daughter, who transforms again, in a bag to avoid detection. Clara, following werewolves while invisible, identifies too, a girl with white hands and a limping man. The family searches the village but finds no matches. Jérôme's wife encounters a woman with blood-stained clothes, suspecting her of being a werewolf. When she confronts the woman's husband, her modern views spark accusations of witchcraft, landing her in jail. Jérôme, using telepathy, learns she faces execution. Meanwhile, his father secures a second card by killing another werewolf. Desperate, Jérôme collaborates with a scientist to build an electric guitar. At his wife's execution, he performs a song, captivating the crowd. Clara, invisible, frees her mother and the magician, and her brother, disguised as a soldier, aids their escape in a carriage. The scientist directs them to a church with a secret tunnel, accessible via code. As they decipher it, a third werewolf attacks. Jérôme, his wife, son, and father fight back, but the captain arrives, not to help, but to protect the werewolf, revealed as his wife, the girl with white hands. Jérôme's daughter, hearing the werewolf's howl, transforms and attacks her family, but is calmed by their lullaby. She battles the captain's wife, only to be killed. Her death yields the third card, but Jérôme's wife's power awakens. She can drain powers with a magical net. She defeats the captain's wife and revives their daughter. With all cards collected, the game ends, and the family, along with the scientist and magician, also time-trapped, returns to the present. Jérôme's father reverts to his frail state, but the family, having survived, vows to cherish their bond, proving that unity can conquer even the deadliest game, that if Family Pack was revealed to be the villain instead of the hero, it would flip the entire narrative on its head, creating a shocking twist that recontextualizes every action and motive. The story would likely shift from a wholesome, family-driven adventure to a darker, more complex tale of betrayal or hidden agendas. Key plot points, like their unity or moral choices, could be reinterpreted as manipulative or self-serving, forcing the audience to question their trust in the characters. This twist might reveal internal conflicts, secret plans, or a broader conspiracy, adding layers of intrigue, but risking alienation of fans who love the heroic version. Comments. This would likely ignite a firestorm. Fans of the original narrative might feel betrayed, arguing it cheapens the story's heart, while others could praise the bold subversion, sparking debates over clues, foreshadowing, and character arcs. Expect polarized reactions, some calling it genius, others a cop-out, with memes, theories, and heated threads flooding platforms like X. The war in the comments would stem from divided loyalties. Those who embrace the twist versus those who feel it ruins Family Pack's core appeal. Got a better theory? Drop it in the comments. The best they get to shout out in our next video.